Imagine waking up to a bright, sunny day. The sky is clear, the air is fresh, and everything seems just right. Now, think about those days when the weather isn't as kind. When clouds gather, storms rage, or a dense fog rolls in, obscuring your view. Weather, in all its forms, shapes our daily lives and influences our decisions. But what if I told you that the information we consume works in much the same way? Just as weather patterns can range from clear and sunny to dark and stormy, the information we encounter can vary in its clarity and reliability. Let's explore this fascinating parallel between weather patterns and the spread of information. Let's start with the ideal scenario, sunny weather. This represents pure truth, information that is clear, accurate, and reliable. Just like a sunny day, pure truth provides clarity and helps us navigate our world with confidence. For instance, verified news reports about a significant event, such as the successful launch of ISRO's Chandrayaan-3, exemplify pure truth. Remember the pride we all felt when we saw our scientists' hard work pay off? Pure truth helps build trust and confidence in our institutions and decisions. But not all days are perfectly clear. Sometimes clouds gather. Partly cloudy weather symbolizes half-truths. These are pieces of information that contain some truth, but are mixed with misleading elements. They can create confusion, just as clouds can obscure the sun. An example is a news story that accurately reports a political figure's statement but omits crucial context, leading to misinterpretation. Half-truths can lead to misunderstandings and misguided opinions. Always seek the full story and verify facts from multiple sources. And then there are times when the weather turns stormy. Stormy weather represents misinformation. This is when false or misleading information is spread, creating chaos and fear. Just as a storm can disrupt our daily lives, misinformation can disrupt our understanding of reality. Think of the false rumors spread on WhatsApp about child kidnappers that led to mob violence in 2018. Such misinformation can have serious, even deadly consequences. Always question sensational claims and verify from trusted sources before believing or sharing. Even after the storm passes, sometimes a dense fog lingers. Fog represents the importance of context. Without context, even accurate information can be misleading. Fog obscures our vision, making it difficult to see the full picture, just as lack of context can obscure the truth. For example, a statistic about rising crime rates without context about population growth can be misleading. Context provides clarity and understanding. Always look for background information and context in order to fully grasp the meaning of any data or statement. And then there are those scorching days. A heat wave symbolizes sensationalism. This is when information is exaggerated to provoke strong emotions. Just as a heat wave can make us uncomfortable and anxious, sensationalism can distort our perception and amplify our reactions. Headlines that exaggerate the dangers of a new health scare, such as the Nipah virus, are examples of sensationalism. Sensational news can often make us worry unnecessarily. Always read beyond the headlines and seek balanced reporting. Sometimes it's not just the heat, but the sheer volume of rain that overwhelms us. Monsoon weather represents information overload. This is when we are bombarded with so much information that it becomes overwhelming. Like a monsoon, too much information can flood our minds, making it hard to process and discern what is true. The constant stream of news updates during the COVID-19 pandemic was a prime example. It's important to take a step back and filter the information we consume. Prioritize quality over quantity and take breaks from constant news consumption. And in the midst of it all, the dust can rise. A dust storm symbolizes distracting noise. This is the irrelevant or trivial information that clutters our information landscape. Just as a dust storm can obscure our vision, distracting noise can obscure important truths. Celebrity gossip overshadowing critical news about economic policies is an example of distracting noise. Let's focus on what truly matters. Be selective about the information you consume and prioritize topics that impact your life and community. Sometimes a light drizzle can bring clarity. A light drizzle represents satire. Satire uses humor and irony to critique and expose the truth. While it may seem light and inconsequential, it can be a powerful tool for revealing deeper truths and sparking critical thinking. Shows like The Viral Fever often use satire to comment on social and political issues. Sometimes a little humor can help us see things more clearly. Appreciate satire for its ability to make us think critically and question the status quo. After the rain, a rainbow appears. A rainbow symbolizes the beauty of multiple perspectives. Just as a rainbow is made up of many colors, understanding an issue often requires looking at it from different angles. For example, considering various viewpoints on a social issue can provide a more comprehensive understanding. Embrace diverse perspectives to enrich your understanding and make well-rounded decisions. And then there are the sudden, violent tornadoes. A tornado symbolizes the rapid, destructive spread of false information on social media. Just as a tornado can cause widespread damage in a short time, viral misinformation can quickly mislead large numbers of people. Always fact-check before sharing information online. Your caution can prevent the spread of falsehoods. Sometimes we face the opposite problem, a drought. A drought symbolizes information scarcity, situations where reliable information is hard to come by. For instance, during the early stages of a crisis, accurate information may be limited. In such times, it's important to reserve judgment and wait for more information before forming opinions. In the midst of the desert, an oasis provides relief. An oasis symbolizes reliable fact-checking resources. In the midst of misinformation, these resources provide clarity and truth. Websites like News Checker, Boom, The Healthy Indian Project, and Factly are valuable tools for verifying information. Use these resources to ensure the information you consume and share is accurate. Finally, a cold wave symbolizes apathy. This is when people become indifferent to information, whether it's true or false. Just as a cold wave can numb our senses, apathy can numb our ability to care about the truth. The general disinterest in local governance issues, despite their direct impact on our daily lives, is an example of apathy. Apathy can lead to the most dangerous forms of misinformation. When we become indifferent, we stop questioning, we stop seeking the truth, and we stop holding those in power accountable. This indifference can lead to a society where misinformation thrives unchecked and the truth becomes a casualty. Think about the times when important local issues like water scarcity or public health or flooding were ignored because people felt their voices wouldn't make a difference. This apathy can erode the very foundations of our democracy and community. To combat apathy, we must rekindle our curiosity and our sense of responsibility. Engage in local issues, participate in community meetings, and stay informed about the decisions that affect our daily lives. Remember, every voice matters, and collective action can bring about meaningful change. Let's stay engaged and informed. Active participation and awareness are crucial for a healthy society. A weather forecast symbolizes the process of analyzing available information to make predictions or decisions. Just as meteorologists use data to predict the weather, we must use critical thinking to navigate the information landscape. Evaluate sources, question assumptions, and think critically to make informed decisions. In both weather and misinformation, the interconnectedness and complexity of the components create a dynamic system. Understanding these patterns can help us navigate both the physical world and the information landscape more effectively. So, the next time you encounter a piece of information, think about the weather. Is it sunny and clear? Or is there a storm brewing?